I'm now going to just do a little bit of sound bites on some of the research, just to share with everybody. For background, we completed this research last year, came out of the market in about June of last year. Over 2,000 people completed the research survey. We're getting ready to put it out into the market again. Through that analysis with mainly VPs of sales and VPs of marketing, there were 5 stages that they advised us that they felt they were in. I'm going to introduce the phases and then kind of show you what the results were. So the first phase in terms of data science readiness was the recognition of value, and obviously it's like a maturity curve. The investing and the leadership, we were putting the resources in place. The clarifying stage where they're identifying the needs and goals and identifying further the pain points and the process constructs, versus starting to actually invest in infrastructure, software, the variety of change enablers that need to be there, etc. And then starting to move into the learning where they're actually in pilot programs, they're deploying, they're iterating, they're learning, they're growing, and they're continuing to increase their competency skills. In terms of the results of the research, companies were either very sophisticated or they had a long ways to go. And you can see here with the distribution that majority of the folks that were in the survey fell into, I'd call it that middle valley. I don't want to say it's the valley of despair, but that's really where they've got a little bit of support, but it's still slow mobilization. And, I think if you just want to pause on your end, for those of you that are listening to the webinar, and just reflect and ask yourself, whereabouts are you in the maturity phase within your organization? Are you in the not ready phase? Are you in the recognition phase? Are you in the investing phase? Are you clarifying? Or are you basically enabling and now starting to accelerate into learning? Just to give you a few more sound bites of some of the definitions between low and high readiness that help delineate maturity. First and foremost was clarity in the organization of consistent definition of data science terms. There is still a lot of confusion out there of the differences between what does business intelligence mean versus predictive analytics versus prescriptive versus propensity to purchase. And obviously we can ourselves do an entire session on the different differences of meaning, but it's very important that there be clarity around the different data science terms and build a competency center within the organization and start to distribute that talent as well, so it's not siloed. They also have formalized the importance of data sciences within their global strategy documents at the highest levels. We have not yet seen yet on a board of directors a chief data science officer on the global board. I do think that's something we'll start to see more of, starting to see that kind of talent, especially in organizations that are highly dependent on data. And I think we could make the case today that almost every organization requires that insight. The other factor is that they're actively benchmarking against best-in-class organizations. There's an understanding of reward and recognition and the proper use of the data science tools, and they do definitely have a breadth of different tools to solve different pain points. More often than not, these companies were either in the financial services industry, software, or professional services industries. And under the underpinning, they have a data-driven understanding also of the wins and losses and current opportunities as it relates to the sales business practices, just to highlight one area. What separates the data science readiness leaders versus the laggards? First and foremost is the investment in data science leadership. Clear needs, goals, and processes are in place. The enabling technology and solution infrastructure is there and it's mature and well understood. And also, most importantly, they've invested in the skills and the talent and know how to use data sciences effectively. SalesChoice and Provide Insights are partnering to provide outsourced data science services as well.